in the mid-70s for this 104th Rose Bowl game. A sea of red. Oklahoma is officially crimson, just slightly darker. These programs have combined for almost 1,700 wins, 104 bowl games. Somehow, they've never met until today. A spot in the championship game on the line. Georgia trying to go home to Atlanta for the game next Monday. Oklahoma trying to get back there, win it for the first time since 2000. The Sooners have won 23 of the last 24 games. Georgia, coming off the SEC championship, their first in a dozen years. Sooners slight underdogs in this game. And here they come. It's their first game in the state of California in a dozen years. 1,200 miles from home today. Georgia has traveled 2,000 miles, longer than all their other road trips this year combined. An experience today that none of these folks will ever forget. We hope we'll have an unforgettable show for you. These warm pictures here may help you thaw out if you're watching from a frigid part of the country. This has been the Nissan pregame rush.
Oklahoma, you won the toss. Oklahoma's won the toss and they've deferred. Georgia wants the ball. Which way you want to kick? Which way? This way? Face each other.
Sooners haven't had very good luck this season on coin tosses. They rarely have won them. They do this time and defer. Joined by Maria Taylor and Tom Rinaldi in the sidelines. Here's Maria with Kirby Smart.
Good afternoon, Chris. All right, Kirby, you said the biggest part of this game is managing anxiety and emotions. As the initial seconds tick off the clock, what will be an indicator your team's ready to go?
I don't think you can tell who's ready to go from the few seconds we've got left. I know both teams are prepared. It's been a long preparation. We're excited and ready to go.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach. Now we go over to the Oklahoma sideline with Tom Rinaldi.
Maria, we talked all week about Baker Mayfield and the flu and the cold that he's fought since the Sooners arrived here in Southern California. Speaking with him on the field during pregame warm-ups, he characterized his energy and his voice on a scale of 1 to 10 as a 12. The voice could be important. When you watch the Sooners play, you'll often see Mayfield go up and down the line to make checks and change plays. He'll need a full voice in order to do that. He let out a loud yell, Chris, as if to prove that he'd be more than capable. Something to keep an eye on as we see him typically get his group juiced, Chris.
Here we go, the playoff semifinal, Rose Bowl number 104. Drives it deep. The touchback. The tailback. The left to Fromm. They fake it to him, and Fromm throws on the first play. And it's complete. And off and running is Javon Wims. Michelle in the slot. Fromm has time. Flips it over the head of the tight end, Charlie Warner. Fake it to Anderson. Mayfield rolls out. Flips it over the middle. And the catch is made by Dimitri Flowers, the H-back with first down yardage.
Can really crank it up.
They make a first down, expect tempo, play action across the middle. Flowers again, rumbling into Georgia territory. Second and 8. Play action, flip to the end zone, touchdown. The Sooners strike quickly. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Chubb on the toss, into traffic. Then get a good block on the edge, and Chubb turning for a first down, running through tackles out near midfield. First carry for Sony Michel, who cuts it back in the clear. Michel barrels down inside the Oklahoma 30, and already this Georgia tandem flexing. Take it to Michel again. Fromm looked over the middle, now dumps it down, caught, touchdown. Michel out of the backfield, and the Dogs answer quickly. Running to set up the pass. Slinging out of the backfield. This is the very fleet Marquise Brown around the edge. Baker just turns and looks at Anderson. There was some kind of deception there. Anderson off and running a stiff arm into Georgia territory, and Rodney Anderson rumbles down to the red zone.
To get them off balance.
Playing at warp speed, Anderson again barrels into the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for OU. This is a defense, Kirk, that allowed an average of 13 a game. OU's got 14 in 2 possessions. And Swift in the game. From the pocket has good protection and flips off a completion. Play action. Fromm, again, good protection. Flips it off underneath, and it's Charlie Warner again. They haven't pressured Fromm yet. This time he backpedals. They effect the throw. Flips it to Michel. Just a yard short of his career long. This from 48. Drives it. But it drifts and misses wide left. So the Dogs' 8-play, 44-yard drive comes up empty. Mayfield looks left, delivers a strike, and that's Brown beating man coverage out near midfield. 83 yards at a touchdown. Dogs crowd the line. This is Anderson, who breaks free. Rodney Anderson in the clear, headed for the end zone. Yards. You said it, Kirk. This offense about a lot more than number 6.
The balance has been there all year, and Baker Mayfield gets most of the attention.
The Sooners offense and Baker Mayfield. Fromm and Georgia back to work, and Sonny Michel breaks free. Michel in the clear, a foot race. What an answer from Georgia. 75 yards. Down early, but still very explosive. You see the electricity that Sonny Michel can provide.
Wow. Talking about needing an answer. That's exactly what they got.
Second touchdown for Michel, who caught his first touchdown reception earlier. Longest run of the season for the Dogs. Puts him over 1,000 yards for the season. Mayfield looks downfield, now fires over the middle. Andrews, the tight end, goes up and makes a leaping catch into Georgia territory. As Andrews in the backfield along with Flowers, and Baker Mayfield keeps it. Quarterback keeper around the right end. Terrific design on the play. Easy first down inside the 30. Now they motion Brown. Fake it to him, flip it short. Badet in traffic. It's Lamb. Check it down to the 15-yard line. Mayfield trapped, sacked for the first time. Seibert very reliable inside 40, 11 of 12 this season. This from 38. And no problem for the junior. Sooners don't rush. Only a 3-man rush on 3rd down, and it's incomplete. That was not an accurate throw. It was behind Michel. This time all day to throw, delivers over the middle. Catch made by Brown. Doesn't have first down yardage. Spun down at the 49 by J.R. Reed. Lined up 6 yards deep in the end zone. Takes the handoff and a quick burst. Chubb breaks free. Gets the edge. Nick Chubb rumbling. Turning out near midfield. Hardell Motley saved the touchdown. 3rd and 17. Good protection. They flip it off short. Michel trying to escape, but he's going to be spun down at midfield. Sermon's in the game, and he's got the football, and he's got a crease. The freshman off and running. Gets a downfield block, barrels ahead. A physical finish to the run, and that fires up the OU sideline. Play clock winding down in this 3rd and 9 play. It's a screen. Brown in the clear. The sprinter cuts back. Hollywood Brown slips down inside the 15. It's a reverse. Lamb throws it to the quarterback, and Mayfield catches a touchdown pass. And goes sprinting down the field. Trickery from Riley, and the Sooners stretch the lead.
That put the Georgia defense in a bind. They knew that after the sweep and the handoff that the ball's probably going to try to come back to Baker Mayfield, and Roquan Smith actually was out there with him, DeAndre Baker, but at some point you got to go try to tackle Lamb, who's about to run into the end zone.
So a 17-point lead. Lamb back to Mayfield. It's that cat and mouse game, all those timeouts, the different looks from the Sooners. Give that one to Riley, the Sooners. Now they just booted along the ground here.
It, but
that's
Georgia got a chance here, maybe.
Fromm rolls out. They do fire it short, and the catch is made. No out of bounds, and now they'll have to try to spend a timeout. Smart sprinting down there. Godwin couldn't get out.
Totally different way of approaching the game as they go into the second half. These 3 points are critical. This would be huge going in at halftime for Georgia.
Should have just missed earlier from 48. This by far the longest of his career. Steps into it and drives it. Wow, hot ride. Comes up with 3. That's a Rose Bowl record. And Oklahoma made to pay for that squib kick just before halftime.
Lincoln, know you're up 14. What was the strategy there on the squib?
Just try not to kick it and hit somebody. You know, he just hit a back kick. So we wanted to squib it down there, not give him a chance for a return. We just didn't execute very well.
Your message to your team here up as you head into the second half and try to close it out?
It's going to be a 4-quarter game. We knew that coming in. That's what we expected. We did a lot of things good the first half, but we also have a lot of things that we need to do better.
Lincoln, appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Maria.
All right, Kirby, coming into this game, we knew Oklahoma led the nation in total offense. Describe what you've seen from your defense in the first half.
Poor performance on our part as coaches. We didn't have these guys ready to play right now. The good news is we can still make some adjustments, come back, fight. Offense is keeping us in the game. We just got to tackle better, got to stop the run, try to make them one-dimensional.
All right, we know Oklahoma gets the ball coming back out for the second half. What has been the message to the team, and what are you going to echo in the locker room?
Settle down and go play. Our guys playing a little nervous. They got to go out and play and relax, and got to get after the quarterback.
All right, thanks for your time.
Now, Sooners scoring 5 of 6 possessions, no turnovers and no penalties. 651 combined yards in a wild first half as the Heisman Trophy winner has Oklahoma up by 14. End of the first half in Pasadena. Back to the studio after these messages. Watching the Rose Bowl left to the quarterback. Mayfield looking to the right. Gets it out. And Brown is going to be knocked down just short of the first down. So the Dogs defense gets a crucial stop. It's the 12th running play of this game for the Dogs, but they've had great success. Jump not down yet. Churning and chugging to the end zone. $50 yards. The Dogs cut the deficit in half.
This is what makes Nick Chubb special. And this is exactly what Kirby Smart talked to his team at halftime about why they're not out of this game down 14. Get it stopped, get the ball back, put the ball in the end zone, and now you're down 1 score.
Powerful 225-pounder who's been breaking tackles his whole career when he's healthy, and he broke more here.
This is yards after contact.
The backfield, Dogs press it up close, and Mayfield, instant pressure. Did he escape? No! Sack back at the 15. Lorenzo Carter and a host of Dogs. He's got a delay, and Swift runs into a lineman and will be stopped just short. 2, get it off. Handoff on 3rd and long. Anderson in the clear, first down and much more. Finally dragged down from behind at the 40. What's Mayfield have on 3rd and 27? Well, a safe call. Anderson this time is going to be dragged down. And well, you wonder, an unheralded guy like Tyler Clark just stepping up on this enormous stage and making plays for the Dogs defense tonight.
Can have.
Ron back on play action, has time, delivers over the middle, complete. Out of time, just get the play off. Michel in the clear. Sony Michel barrels down into the end zone. The hat trick for number 1. 38 yards, and the Dogs down down 17 in the final seconds of the first half.
Things that get overlooked at times. This is what the freshman does, Jake Fromm. Look at the right side of the offensive line. There's no one there. Jake Fromm goes away from the left, back to the right, something that often gets overlooked, but just getting out of a bad run play into a good run play. Give Jake Fromm a lot of credit for making the check at the line of scrimmage. That's a lot of game prep. This is what's really separated him from Jacob Eason. This awareness and an ability to make a check in a game like this, see the weakness of the defense, give Michel the ball, and he's off to the races.
Mayfield has time, this time overshoots Andrews, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Sanders. And the veteran safety scampers down inside the 10. The game's first turnover sets up the Dogs in scoring position. Wow. Looking for the end zone. Delivers. Touchdown. Wims gives the Dogs the lead. 24 straight. Check the catch by Wims.
Fromm went right to him. Saw man-to-man, put the ball away from the defender. Look at the hands. Look at the strength to keep that ball away from the ground by Wims against the freshman Norwood.
The Sooner offensive line protects. Dogs bring the heat. Mayfield stands in, delivers. A flag comes down. Andrews makes the catch. It's not first down yardage. And Malcolm Parrish tackled him. Swift goes in motion. Sooners bring pressure, and they knock the quarterback down. Ball comes out. It's rolling around, and Oklahoma grabs it on the sidelines.
Plays down.
Mayfield takes a downfield shot. Deep ball. Catch made by C.D. Lamb.
Sooners.
36 yards. Is that the play that could spark this offense? And now pump fake, and Mayfield takes off into the secondary, weaving that into the red zone. Mayfield from the pocket, still got it. Flips it to the end zone. Touchdown! Dimitri Flowers. How can a man named Flowers not make an impact in the Rose Bowl? The Sooners, a PAT away from tying this up again. This is fun, folks.
What a game. Watch the Georgia defense. Watch how they stick with it and take it away. See how that's taken away? But this is where Baker Mayfield is so dangerous. He takes away the intended receiver instead of giving up on the play, buys a little bit of time. How about Dimitri Flowers himself realizing that Baker Mayfield is going to make a play, gets away from Roquan Smith, and eventually gets away and gets the touchdown for Oklahoma to tie this game up.
Play action. Wow, throws it along the sidelines. Safety loves that route. Throws it so well. Defenses. Near the end, Michel strung out and Hithard loses the ball. It's out. The Sooners have it. Stephen Parker, a scoop and score.
Trey Norwood, in my opinion, makes the play. He'll come out of the picture on the left. He gets underneath Wims and forces Michel to have to go outside. Kelly, of course, makes the hit. How about Parker trying to keep his feet in bounds to be able to take the ball all the way to the end zone? I think they're going to have to take a look to make sure his feet stayed in.
Sooners only rush 3, so Fromm's got time. Delivers low. Incomplete. Option. Anderson. Trapped. And this time he cannot escape the clutches of DeAndre Walker and Tyler Clark. It's 4th down.
Sing in the run with a pass. It's about execution now.
Sooners bring pressure. Fromm gets it out. Has a man. Godwin escapes and is wrestled down at the 40. So
understand defense.
Good protection. Now it breaks down. Fromm has to scramble, flips it off short. Michel in space, makes a man miss, and is spun down inside the 25 by Will Johnson. Sooners show some pressure, but back off. Fromm steps up, delivers a strike across the middle. Catch made by Godwin, knocked down inside the 10. Chubb, it's the wild dog and the running back. Direct snap, cuts back and scores. The poor punt set it up with the Dogs taking 59 yards in 7 plays.
initial thought as he crossed that end zone, did they score too fast with 55 seconds and 3 timeouts? See if they hit the extra point to tie it.
Yeah, Hot Rod Blankenship in the spotlight right now. Isaac, the punter, is also the holder. Trent Fricks, the snapper. Little hesitation there. Had a double clutch, but he knocks it through. 45-45. This is Anderson in motion. They fake it to him. Now sidearm pitch to Brown. And Brown, who just scares you every time you got the football if you're a Georgia fan. From the pocket, Mayfield loops it downfield. It's incomplete. He overled Anderson out of the backfield. Now it's 4th down, 24 seconds to go.
That is a tough throw on 3rd and 2.
Georgia was down 17 in the first half. They reeled off 24 straight. They took the lead, but a scoop and score by the Sooners, Stephen Parker, changed the complexion. Georgia able to drive down and tie the game and then deny Mayfield. And we go to overtime. So the coin toss is coming up. Extra time to decide who's going to Atlanta in the championship game.
Oklahoma, you won the toss. What's defense? Which way? Yep. Oklahoma will play defense first. Georgia's ball this way.
That coin flipped by Jeff Huser, landed and flipped over one time. Then Oklahoma wins the toss. The Dogs offense and young Jake Fromm go to work first. On the pocket, delivered. Incomplete. It was off the hands of Isaac Nauta, the tight end who has not been targeted all afternoon. Blankenship who booted a 55-yarder this before halftime. This from 48. This from 38 in the lead. Knocks it right through. Handoff. Smallwood. End around doesn't get there. And Seibert do the job that he's done so well his whole career. Visualized 10,000 times. Knocks it coolly through to the net. So a field goal for each offense in the first overtime. We had to double OT. Mayfield has time, flips it short. Brown, a long way to go. Slips one tackle, spins, but is stopped at the 10-11 yard line, and it's 4th down. There's 2 kickers you'd rather have in this position. You see Seibert's reliability. 27 yards. Put the Sooners on top. Deflected. Blocked. The Dogs do it again.
I think Lorenzo Carter got in there. He's got such great length. It's 6'6". I think he was able to get the penetration, get up in the air, and get his right hand on the ball. How about that, a senior for the Dogs. See if it's number 7 from the right side of the offense. Watch him get up in the air right there. Full extension. Yes, he gets his hand on that to prevent it from going through.
They left him a gap. Carter took advantage. We mentioned how good Georgia's been at this situation. 3rd time this year, they block a field goal in close, and now a field goal wins it for Georgia. Any points win it, and the Dogs could head back to Atlanta for a shot at the championship. Chubb scored a touchdown earlier on a direct snap. Now it's Michel's turn, running all the way. Gets to the edge. Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship game. like that, the Sooners season ends. The Dogs can dream big about a national championship. It'll be their first since 1980. Sony Michel, 4 touchdowns, offset a crucial fumble. But the final word in the highest scoring Rose Bowl ever and his first overtime ever. To Maria Taylor.
All right, Coach, your third blocked field goal of the season results in your team going to a national championship game. How do you describe the way this game ended?
What a game. What an atmosphere. You know, my heart goes out to the Oklahoma team because these guys played their tail off, and so did ours. Nobody ever quit. Everybody fought hard. I'm so proud of these kids and seniors, man. I mean, they never quit.
Let's talk about those seniors. Lorenzo Carter, he gets the blocked field goal, and you put it in the hands of a senior running back. I mean, what does it mean? These guys came back for this moment, Coach.
Impressive character, integrity, proud of them, man. This is a great university, and these kids fought their tail off.
In your second year as the head coach at your alma mater, you're taking them to a national championship. Let that soak in and tell me what it means to you.
Go Dogs. Hey, for you too, girl.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it, Tom. We go over to you.
Maria, thank you very much. Jake Fromm and Roquan. Let me start with you. You tell me this. Everything's a first for a true freshman. Your first ever Rose Bowl, the first playoff game to go to an overtime. What did you tell your team heading into the second overtime session?
We had to believe. You know, God is good, and He stayed with us. And man, guys on the team, we just stayed faithful. Roquan, everybody kept giving it their all. We kept the main thing. We kept chopping, and it's just an incredible experience to get to share with my teammates.
This team was down 17 points toward the end of the first half. What was the message and the key adjustment at half?
I mean, we kept believing. We knew we were a fourth-quarter team. We were more physical. You know, we were more physical than them, and we just kept chopping. We knew each and every blow we took in the first half was going to pay off for us in the second half, and thank God it did.
Roquan, we didn't call your name a whole lot in the first half. It seemed like you were frustrated. What was the key adjustment defensively?
It was just doing what we do, and like we couldn't get, you know, we was facing a little adversity, but we couldn't let that change our approach and whatnot. So I wasn't really focused on what I could do, but it was more so a team thing, and we just came out the second half, made the right adjustments, even though they still did things, but we got it done.
The chance now to go back to Georgia and play for the national championship. What does it mean to you, Roquan?
It means everything. To bring all this back to the university, like my family, all families, and just team, all we've been through is just amazing. And I can't thank God enough, and I'm just so proud of all of these guys.
Roquan and Jake, congratulations, guys. The Dogs headed to the national title. Chris?
Massive plays as Mayfield is consoled the final game of his brilliant college career. Lorenzo Carter, one senior, made the block. That's him right there. Set up the game-winning touchdown for Sony Michel, his 4th today.
And don't forget the fumble that he had. Look at the blocks by Nada. Good block downfield. Look at the quarterback, Jake Fromm, picking up a block. But remember, Michel was the one who fumbled the ball that Oklahoma picked up and scored. How fitting that he's able to put that in the end zone. And of course, there's the reaction from Baker Mayfield. Will never wear a Sooners jersey again.
Post-game coverage, including the trophy presentation over on ESPN2. We'll shift it now momentarily to the second semifinal, Clemson and Alabama from the All-State Sugar Bowl. An absolute classic in Pasadena this evening. The Dogs headed home. Who are they going to meet? The Tigers or the Crimson Tide? We're about to find out as we send you to New Orleans right now.